Chapter 9. The First Strike. The honeymoon lasted 3 days. Ricky and Katalyna hid in a borrowed mountain cabin. 72 hours of chipped mugs, long walks through burnt orange woods, and a fire that made the world feel ordinary. On the 4th morning, that ordinary ended. Ricky was splitting wood when tires crunched on gravel. A black SUV crept up the drive. He didn't need faces to know who it was. The Morettis. Inside cot, he shouted, dropping the axe. Masked men poured from the SUV, weapons flashing. Gunfire ripped the quiet. Ricky dove behind the woodpile, splinters biting his arms, his hand closing on the pistol Grillo's men had once pushed on him. He fired. One attacker fell. "Take the girl." Someone screamed as the cabin door crashed open. Katalyna's scream cut through the chaos. Rage swallowed fear. Ricky ran, firing. A second attacker collapsed. Inside, a man tried to drag Katalyna. She fought with a poker, and Ricky put the man down. The last assailant fled into the trees. Silence fell. Katalyna sobbed in his arms. "They tried to take you," Ricky said. "They'll keep trying," she whispered. That night in the gray visitor's room, Don Grillo listened as Ricky recounted the attack. The Don's face, unreadable through the telling, finally cracked with fury. "They touched my blood," Grillo growled. The Morettis crossed a line. Ricky met his eyes. "They meant to make me vulnerable." Grillo's question landed like a blade. "Can you protect her?" Ricky forced himself steady. "I'll die before I let them take her." Grillo's nod was a sentence. "You will not run. You will fight. From this moment, you are no longer just her husband. You are part of my family's war." Katalyna gripped Ricky's hand. Don Grillo sat like a king behind bars, vengeance coiled and patient. Outside, the world felt smaller and more dangerous. The Morettis had drawn first blood. Nothing would be safe again. Chapter 10. Smoke and mirrors. Sleep had abandoned Ricky after the cabin attack. Every floorboard creak set his nerves jangling. Every shadow beyond the window looked like a man with a gun. Katalyna wore defiance by day, but at night, Ricky felt her tremble beside him. The Morettis hadn't only tried to kill her, they'd tried to take her. They wouldn't stop. A week later, he sat across from Don Grillo in the visitor's room. A chessboard lay between them, not for play, but for theater. A reminder that Don was always thinking 3 moves ahead. "You protected my daughter," Grillo said, voice even and cold. He pushed a pawn forward. "For that I thank you. But defense won't win a war. I want Vincent Moretti to disappear." Ricky's stomach tightened. "Disappear?" "Dead," Grillo said plainly. "Shot in the street, found in an alley, whatever works. You're close enough to strike. Do it, and you'll be family. Refuse, and you're against me." Ricky's jaw set. "I saved Katalyna. I'll protect her with my life. I won't be your hitman." Grillo watched him, amusement like a shadow. "Spine," he murmured. "Fine, then prove your worth another way." The Morettis moved guns through the docks. "Find the next shipment. Bring me that information." Knowledge bleeds an enemy as surely as bullets. Information. Not a trigger. Not clean, but survivable for now. As Ricky left the gates, Agent Daniel Cross waited by his car like bad weather. "Busy day?" he said. "Heard Grillo gave you homework. You following me?" Ricky snapped. Cross shrugged. We don't follow you, Mike, we give you rope. Do what Grillo asks, bring us the intel instead. Let him think you're loyal while you work for the right side. He slipped a small recorder into Ricky's pocket. Think about who you want to protect. Ricky stood in the parking lot with both worlds pressing in, Grillo's demand, the FBI's trap. That night he lay awake while Katalyna slept, fragile and unaware. He couldn't walk away, not from her, not from this war. But one wrong move, and he'd be buried or caged. For the first time, he wondered which betrayal would save them, betraying the dome or betraying the law. Like, share, and subscribe for more.